Hey, I'm the new guy.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to DICKWAD 2024, Week 23. We are going to be featuring a matchup between BrownTown and Birdieman from the Purple Schlub's house. The host today for me is going to be Tyler Vickery, helping out commentary today as we have BrownTown versus Birdieman for Week 23 over here at Tundra Peak Course. Exciting course to say the least. I can tell you my experience is not the greatest. On to the match, anyways. Tee off for BrownTown, just a simple driver streak right down the fairway. Great little shot here from BrownTown as we start off the first hole of the match. And then Birdieman with only a half stroke handicap based on the skill level. So it's a very close match in general as both players hit the fairway on their first shot. Birdman here going with a sniper, trying to see if he can land close here on to the flag. Shorts up with 81%. Looks nice and neat. Lands a little softly, no GSP though, as GSP will be the tiebreaker in this match as well if we end up being a tie. So already with a birdie right now to start off, as keeping an eye now on BrownTown. BrownTown going with the javelin here, trying to see if he can one up Birdieman here, as the shot, same situation, just not close enough for GSP. So both players can start out that first hole with a birdie in the bag. Another difficult hole, hole number 2. Maniac to start off, trying to get up to that third tier, trying to be able to cut out a lot of the fairway. As I mean, just with all the high elevation, you just gotta have a really good setup shot here. Both players are barely able to make it work as they are able to get up onto that third tier. Birdieman using the jav, trying to get rid of all this wind, trying to make it a nice little approach shot here. 91% on the shot should give advantage. Not almost dunked it in. However, he is going to get GSP only 5,000 though. I think it would be a little bit more than that, but Birdieman able to get the birdie right off the bat. Meanwhile, we'll go back to BrownTown. BrownTown's got to follow suit, also using a javelin as well. Is he going to go in a little bit heavier, a little shorter club? Just not the same effect, as he's going to be a little bit short, probably about 15 feet short, but still able to make the putt no matter what. So going into hole number 3, we still got a nice little tied frame here on a very demanding Tundra Peak. Tee off shot really good here, coming down using a sniper, trying to get it to hold. Able to hold, but not the greatest kind of distance. I know BrownTown would have loved to have had a better shot there. Still got a little bit of a challenge here on a little slope to the right. Able to correct it. Knocks it right on in. 3 for 3 right now as Birdieman using a grabber here. Gonna try to use the slope as it's a downhill slope, so it's gonna still run away. Looks a little short here though. Ooh, that is not good. Right in the snow. Gonna have to deal with trying to putt here using the ranger ball. I'm gonna try to make a ranger putt here if he can, but still a little tough with that little left-hand slope, 3 degrees. Still able to drain it. Still square. Both players at 3 under, going into hole number 4. BrownTown going for a huge shot, trying to get up to that high tier green. Was able to make it up there on that high tier fairway. That is the shot you want to play if you want to be able to try to get an eagle here, as both players using a maniac and a high loft driver, getting up there, able to get the bounce, and both are safely onto the fairway. Birdieman getting the first one to attempt. Using a maniac again, also got to put in a factor for this wind. Looks like Birdieman will clear it. Ooh, big bounce though. That's not going to help him much here, as he's going to be about 30 feet away. Going to putt for eagle though, uphill, so it's a nice little straight shot for Birdieman. Putts right on in. 4 for Birdieman, and especially with the eagle, it's going to put a lot of pressure on BrownTown, trying to keep the pace up as well. So we're going to start keeping an eye on BrownTown here. BrownTown with the sniper though. definitely a different play here, as he's going to take a full swing at it, using the hill to his advantage, and is able to get it even closer. So going to be a nice little, much easier eagle putt here for BrownTown, and still tied right now. And I believe GSP still goes, or not GSP, but the points still go to BrownTown, but we're still dead even as if we come to tiebreakers. No one with GSP is, boy, Birdieman just having a really, or actually that was BrownTown, had a really unfortunate land there with the Maniac, as nice little calm green though, but BrownTown has a chance to make it. Ooh, flicks it in for the eagle. Now Birdieman's got to try to repeat the same thing here as what BrownTown did, going with a high tee Maniac, trying to take advantage of that wind, getting it over the mountains, able to, but this is not looking good. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be a tough little putt there, as he's able to make it on. Going with a chipper jab, trying to be very cautious here on the approach, trying to get it drained in, and he's able to. Nice little eagle there for Birdieman. He's able to keep it dead square as we move on to the next hole. Another tough hole 6 here, as you got to hit it right in the middle. BrownTown's able to hit it with a sniper. You just got to be really cautious here. You know, Birdieman going with the Maniac, trying to play that up higher tier with a high tee. Able to clear the bunker. Is going to have a much better approach compared to BrownTown here. 343-yard drive, so great shot there by Birdieman as BrownTown. Trying to see if he can make a better approach here. Shot looks decent. Good little bounce there. It's going to go in. What a hole out for BrownTown. 17,000 GSP as well. So great eagle shot there for BrownTown. Birdieman now gonna have to follow up BrownTown if he can, using a sniper. Gonna try to do a little stinger shot here, but that's gonna be a little, with the wind, it's getting there, just not enough roll on that, on the sniper shot. Still GSP, 8,400 GSP, but Birdieman unfortunately is gonna get a birdie here on this putt. So
I'm back again here, looking at our friend Ian Hughes here, Youper, playing Tundra 6. Taking the Maniacs down the fairway. Looking at it's like a 7-iron here, it looks like. Yes, gonna be a 7-iron. Probably about 98%. 96, as for what I know, not much. In the hole. And he's doing it again.
Already BrownTown with a 1-shot lead, as well as GSP lead as well for that hole out. Hole number 7, another par 3. Just going to be BrownTown trying to get another good little shot here with the jab. Ooh, big bounce over here to the left side. Just did not work. Looks like he's going to do another Ranger putt. Nice little soft one here, though. Still got to adjust for both the ground as well as the pin, and he's able to get it in easily. Nice little birdie there for BrownTown. Watching Birdieman. Birdieman's got to make a hole out here. Hole out would be big for Birdieman if he's able to get it. Using a sniper again. Just a little short. 11-mile-an-hour wind is not going to be the greatest advantage for him. Is going to have not a difficult putt, but the elevation with the downhill 3 degrees left, you still got to watch the speed. Birdieman goes with the putt. Nice and simple birdie putt for Birdieman. Moving on to hole number 8 now. Match is going pretty quick as BrownTown gets a nice little clean shot on the platform. Birdieman also with the Maniac. Going to try to get up to that platform as well. Looks like both players are going to make it safely on as well. No issues whatsoever. Huge mile-an-hour change though, trying to get over the mountain. 12-mile-an-hour in your face. Maniac shot here. Looks a little deep. That wind is going to help. Huge bounce though, but it's going to fall off the lip. Really unfortunate there for Birdieman, as That's going to put that birdie really in jeopardy. Actually, the eagle in jeopardy is here goes BrownTown with the smart move with the sniper, able to land it easily and puts in for an easy eagle. So already potential of being up by 2 as Birdieman trying to use the flop shot here. And this is going to be really tough for him trying to hold this out. He needs to hold it out, and he just goes over. Birdieman already struggling, losing a lot with the handicap as it is, and he's going to now fall 2 shots behind BrownTown. That's never a good sign when you're having a fall back as much as you are. Still got a lot of holes left, but falling down 2 shots, especially to BrownTown, who's a well-known Michigan fan. It's always rough when you're having to lose against someone, especially as a Cleveland Browns fan. Sorry, Brown, don't pick fun with me. I mean, I'm a big Central Florida guy anyway, so pick fun with me all you want. Good little shot though for BrownTown. Another eagle opportunity to try to increase the lead by 3. Great putt though, 67-foot putt to finish out his 9th hole for BrownTown. 14 under. Birdieman's got to do the same here if he wants to keep this a 2-shot lead. If Birdieman's not able to get close here to the green, might be seeing a huge swing here with a 3-shot difference going into the back 9. Birdieman looks good, lines up good, and he's able to keep it close. Maybe GSP? I would say some GSP there. Sure enough, 11,500. That's going to be good enough to help him with the tiebreaker, but still going to be 2 shots down, and a lot of he's got to hope for some mistakes for BrownTown. BrownTown has been very decent lately, and we'll see. I mean, 2-shot swing right now, even with Birdieman having the handicap, as you can see here on the screen. 1.5 swing, and Birdie with the GSP tiebreaker, but Birdie's got to make some aggressive shots here if he wants to try to win this over Brown, and especially with how aggressive Brown is on that front 9. Back 9's going pretty decent already. Birdieman going with another jab here, trying to get some close. Big little roll. Not enough to get GSP, but BrownTown's going to be able to get this in and be able to just go for the birdies and keep it. Oh man, and Birdieman's drive is not recorded, so that's never a good sign. Looks like it was a decent little drive, though. This whole second shot. Going with the Stinger sniper here, which got to hope for some good roll, especially a 13-mile-an-hour wind. Wind is picking up at Tundra Peak, and Tundra Peak is one of those courses that when you got high winds, you got to be more critical on your shots, as Birdieman's trying to line up the correct percentage here on his shot. Knows he needs to hold this out. Swipe looks good, but the wind just carries it too far right, as Birdieman's going to just end up having to deal with a birdie, still being a shot and a half behind BrownTown. And BrownTown's probably loving it right now, even though he is not in the lead on GSP, but at the same time, Brown knows he's got the advantage right now. He's got a shot and a half advantage with the handicap. This hole, to me, is just scary beyond belief. Hole number 11, you got to hit this dead straight. You don't want to let this get anywhere left or right of the fairway, otherwise you're going to be in trouble big time. As big little maniac shot, trying to clear it, but this could be trouble. This could be trouble. That's way left. And Birdieman's going to be in another really difficult spot as BrownTown's clear on the middle of the fairway. Nice little safe shot from Brown, just right on the green. Probably about a 17-foot putt. Yeah, 17-foot putt here. Just nice and in there for Brown. Another birdie here for Brown. That moves him up to 16 under now for the match. Birdieman, that's another difficult spot. Using the jab, just, oh man, not getting there, and it's even worse that he's on the green and does not have a lot of play, as he's got to now deal with, oh man, with all the dirt and everything. This is one of those holes that you do not want to make a mistake on, and Birdieman, unfortunate with the mistakes, gonna have to power through. Wow, what a shot. That was something I was not expecting. What a shot from Birdieman, able to just keep the lead down to only 2. But what a shot. Moving on to hole 12. One of those big risk-reward shots as well. Brown with a great shot there. Only 24 feet to the pin. Gonna have a nice little putt here for birdie. Gonna just keep it. He's gonna just keep it going at this point. Birdieman trying to one-up Brown. He needs to get a hole out here, especially on some of these holes that really work for snipers, and this is not looking good. Not looking good at all. Huge bounce off the icicles. He got lucky with the bounce, but still not close enough to where he could try to get a hole out. So he's got to settle for another birdie here, and that lead, it's starting to expand too much on birdie. He's got to get some aggressive moves here, unless, I mean, he's got the advantage when it comes to the GSP and the half-point handicap, but he's got to make a huge turn here fast, especially on the back nine. Huge shot here with the Maniac. In a little bit of trouble though for Brown, but he's got enough room to make an opportunity out of it. Birdie with a sniper trying to split the gap. He's able to split the gap. Still on the dirt, so he didn't make it fully on the fairway, so he's got to play with a 7-iron. Huge amount of wind though with that 12-mile-an-hour crosswind. Using a sniper again. A lot of sniper shots here with Birdieman. And he's able to settle it down on the green. And is able to go for an eagle here. And Birdie's got to make this putt and hope for Brown to have a disaster on his approach shot. Birdie lining it up and making a nice little putt here in the hole. Birdie with his first eagle at the back nine. BrownTown though. Oh, this looks nice and clean for Brown. Ooh, maybe not. Little rollback. Still 30-foot putt. This is nothing for Brown, I feel like. Brown's been really good with his putts recently. Simple little putt here right in the hole. Brown with an eagle here on the back nine. As you can see on the score, Brown is still leading 19 under compared to 17.5 under for Birdie. Birdie still has the GSP tiebreaker, but I think that tiebreaker might not be in effect at this point because Birdie's got to make some huge shots here. As a huge Maniac shot into the snow. Gonna have a little bit of height advantage as well. Birdie using a Ranger here, trying to get close to the green. Gotta have a great shot here, otherwise it's gonna be really troublesome. Wind is carrying it deep and carrying it far. Oh boy, this ain't not good for Birdie. That was not what he needed. BrownTown's not the same shot. Using a Ranger as well. A little shortened up, but he is on the green and able to have a nice little another 35-foot putt here for eagle. Brown's able to chip away again. The lead might be expanding here. Birdie must make, otherwise he's going to be down possible 3 strokes now. And that is short. That is really short, and that is not good for Birdie. That is, oh man, that is the worst thing you could have happen, is going up short, hitting the icicle, rolling right back down. Birdie with another jab shot, able to get within 20 feet of the hole, actually 15-foot putt, but huge swing here as Birdie's gonna make the putt here from par. Brown now, 2-shot swing, and that's gonna be real tough for Birdie here. Brown has a 4-shot lead over Birdie. Well, technically 3.5, as huge sniper shot onto the top of the mountain. That was an interesting shot. Birdie here gonna probably go with the same aspect, trying to get over the mountain if he can. Looks good. Is it gonna come down? It does. So gets it onto the green. Nice little sniper shot there for Birdie. Was able to, looks like he's gonna have a nice little 20-foot putt here. Simple. Just don't miss the putt. Can have at least, you know, you're going to give yourself a one swing, a one-shot come back that you're going to gain back. Still going to be down 3. BrownTown here with a jab. Going to full swing it here. 3 mile an hour. Might be able to, ooh boy, huge bounce off the icicle, but it's able to land it close. So Brown is going to give up a shot to Birdie, but at the same time, Birdie still has a 3.5 shot difference. Birdie's got to make something huge here as they're going for the platform here on 16. For this hole, you have to get any kind of eagle. You have to land on that platform. And so far, it looks like both players are going to make it, or I should not have said so. Oh, man. Birdie just really unfortunate there. And BrownTown going to try to use a high loft driver here with a Ranger. Looks really good. Off the icicles. This could be bouncing around a lot too, but it's going to stay on the icicles, not go out of bounds. And Brown's going to have a nice little chip shot here. Going to try to dunk it if he can. 78%, and he almost dunks it in. Brown's going to take a walk away with a par, but Birdie, though, in trouble already with the out-of-bounds shot, overshooting the platform. Birdie here's got to make something here as he goes for the maniac shot. Going to possibly bounce off the icicle. No, he's able to clear it. Good enough for a potential Ranger shot here, but he is going with a chipper, going to try to chip it right on in. Birdie trying to set up the percentages here. Gonna good little aim, just misses it right. And I gonna still get a shot on Brown, but still looks like we're gonna have about a 1.5 shot swing. Birdie still has to make up 2 shots here as we go to the 17th. And this is make or break. Absolute make or break. Sniper cut shot here. I believe this is BrownTown. If not, it might be Birdie, but shortens up the swing. Oh, that is not good. That is not good at all, and that is probably going to be unplayable as that continues to fall down the mountain. Man, if things cannot just go any worse, especially if that was for Birdieman, and sure enough it was. I had the character wrong. Birdieman just real unfortunate there. BrownTown going to try to just play safe here, using the jab, able to use the netting as well. Nice little simple putt here for Brown, and I think this is going to be all but seals it for Brown. Nice little putt there for Brown. Brings him 23 under going into the final hole. Birdieman going to have to try to make an attempt here to hole out if he can. Looks good. Oh my goodness, and he almost goes in. Does get GSP though, but the GSP though, it ain't worth it at this point. Birdieman, unfortunately, with the bogey, huge 4.5 shot now difference, and nice little shot there for Birdie, close to the, or actually that's for Brown. Little victory run here for Brown as Brown's gonna line this up, trying to go for the eagle here to finish 25 down, and sure enough, he gets it. 25 down for Brown as we're gonna watch here. A nice little 11 under for the back 9 for Brown. Birdie gonna try to make something out of this. Unfortunately, the Birdie is going to take the loss here. Able to get it on the green. Have a good little chance here to putt for eagle. Still keep his head high here as Birdie's going to try to make the putt here. Bring his score to 21 and a half down. Oh no. Oh no, Birdie. And that is a really unfortunate one there. Birdie's going to go with the jab, try to chip this in real quick, just to at least finish off with a birdie, especially with how his username is with Birdie. Birdie should be in his repertoire. Little chip shot here is unable to dunk it, and it's going to end up being a par for Birdie. So, a great effort for Birdie, but as you can see there, BrownTown wins 25 under shot. Birdieman with this handicap finishes out at 19 and a half. So, BrownTown is your winner. Keep on tuned for next time as these guys are going to have some more little matches coming up. We hope you guys all have a good one, and we'll see you guys all in the next one.
Suck a dick! Yeah, later, dickwad.